Hi, Margarita. All right, hot topic. Hot topic. Good choice. Excellent. It's such a new and fresh topic. I mean, it looks like you've got some good resources going here. So it looks like you're able to find some research. That's excellent. A couple of things I want to mention. There's two very, very important things. And if you've looked through some of the other posts in um, this forum, you'll see that I'm kind of keying on two main things here. And I think that to a very high degree, these two main things will dictate the success of your infographic. The first thing is you got it, target audience. So, in my experience as a higher education educator involved in a visual field, my experience is that most students don't define their target audience as specifically as they can. All right. I can't tell you how often I get target audience definitions of all people of all ages and demographic backgrounds. That's not a target audience. So this as a project will take all ages from every background. So that's not a target audience. The reason this is important is this. Your target audience is who you are talking to, okay? Think about a guy who goes into a bar in France and he speaks I don't know, some native tongue from some Asian native tongue, right? And goes in a bar in France and orders a beer. Are they going to understand him? No, because he's not communicating to the target audience, right? It's simple as thinking the same thing. So you want to define your target audience. So it's not everyone, okay? You may want to define your target audience as those who are most affected negatively by vape romance, right? That is the young men. So that's a demographic of anywhere between ages 14 and 24 mostly, right? That's the high risk group. So it would make sense to craft your target audience and to assemble your graphics, your color, your layout, your type, all of your design decisions based on that target audience. I think in a nutshell, it's easy to see that we communicate differently to a group of 20-year-old males than we do to a group of 60-year-old women. Okay, so we want to really define that target audience specifically. Okay, and then use that definition of your target audience to drive your design decisions. All right, the next thing is your one sentence takeaway here. What do you want to accomplish with this infographic? And that, again, is to a very, very high degree going to determine the success of the infographic. So that's what I would like you to do. I would like you to work on defining and refining that target audience to a high degree of specificity. I have so much trouble with that word. I always have. I don't even know why I use it. I can't even pronounce it. So anyways, let me rephrase that. To specify your target audience to a very high degree. How does that? And then get your one statement summary of what exactly you want. What's the takeaway here? I think in the research it says a single statement that summarizes your key idea, the takeaway, the call to action, if you will. All right. So unless unless this has got a purpose, then it's all for naught, right? It's just a simple presentation of facts. It's got to have a purpose. It's got to have a takeaway, a call to action, as it were. Okay, so those are my recommendations moving forward to your final submission for this week. I love your headlines, your infographic headline, vape romance, love it. One thing I do recommend is that I know there's two different kinds of vape users. Those that are using THC, marijuana products, and those are using tobacco products. All right. So I could see really, I mean, I don't know how you want to approach this. It seems to me like most of and I'm not that familiar, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like most of the controversy and the ill effects of vaping is created by the e-cigarettes, excuse me, or the oils associated with vaping that constitutes tobacco use, not marijuana use. Okay, and again, I might have it wrong, but you've got the research. So I wonder if it would be wise to make a separation there, and you could even make a separation right in the infographic. Left side of the infographic has statistics, facts, and figures, and charts, etc. on vaping marijuana, and the right side has the same and vaping tobacco. Okay, or one or the other. Do you see what I'm saying? I think the both side by side could be really super compelling. At any rate, those are my recommendations. And if you have any questions at all moving forward, Margarita, please feel free to let me know. All right, great start. Thank you so much.